Good day everybody and welcome at E36 and E46 vlog 85 interior filter. So in this episode I'm going to talk about the interior filter and I'm going to exchange a hose. Well, I ordered a parcel and I couldn't find it. I did a complaint and I just found it. The parcel delivery guy threw it into our garden. It's here. So I'm going to show you what's in. Okay, first of all, I have some blade wipers. Like I said before in another vlog, I always look at real OEM and I'm going to check out which brand BMW use before they put their logo on it. And in this case, it's Bosch. And if you look for it on the internet, then you can find it for less than half of the retail price of an original BMW product. So for the same quality. We got more, some wipes, a man filter. I'm going to talk about that in another vlog. Always use man filter or original. I just found out you also can buy them from K&N, but there's like a harsh in it and you don't want that into your filter, the same as with your air mass flow sensor. But like I said, that's another vlog. And here we got the interior filter. So, interior filters, you have two versions. One is the standard version and that's more for dust, and you also have the carbon version and that's for people who has allergics like a hay fever. I didn't know you have two versions. I always got the cheap one, so only for the dust and the dirt of course. But now I've got the special carbon filter, and like I say, the hay fever is coming in and this is filtering it. Normally it's about 80 or 90 euros and now it was on sale for about 30 or 40 euros, so that's almost the same as a standard version that's only for the dust. So I'm going to try it out and it really looks different. Backside looks the same, only got some reinforcements in it. So we're going to check that out later. I got more. And a Miele oil cap without the Castrol logo on it. In a previous vlog I tested the 0W40 and I'm going to talk about the result and if I'm going to keep the oil or going to exchange this for another brand or another substance in it. But that's also another vlog. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to attach the blade wipers, the interior filter, and normally I use hoses from Semco, but the upper F hose connector has a hose that goes into your intake manifold, and I had a Semco hose and it was only 8 millimeters, and I looked it up and they call it in the US a 3/4 or 3/8, and that's in Europe like 10 millimeters. So that means that the Semco hose that I use is 8 millimeters and I need 10, so that's 2 millimeters difference. And then you can say like how much is 2 millimeters, but if you calculate it quickly, that's 20%. So it gets less air into the intake manifold for the vacuum. So I'm going to exchange it. I already noticed that it was very hard to get it on, and yeah, it was an 8 and I need a 10. This hose, seriously, with the gasoline in it, or the gasoline coating for it, is about 100 euros. So I always use Semco, also in the E36. I did a lot of custom work over there, and SFS Performance. So this is Semco, you can't miss, everybody knows this, and this is SFS Performance. And not everybody knows what brand it is. A good friend of mine, he worked at Brayson, that's for car materials, and somebody put a hose on there and he said, what brand is that, where did you get it? So SFS Performance, I'm going to talk about that quick, is a company that's been started by 3 employees of Semco, and they started a new company that produces cheaper silicone hoses, but with 3 extra layers on it. So they uses the working wise of Semco, and they added 3 extra coatings on it. And like you can see here, it's really thick and it's cheaper. So that hose is about 100 euros. This one is somewhere in between, and I ordered this reinforced, not silicone, how do they call it, like a high quality air hose, and you can see it's like weaponed with iron in it. Doesn't really matter how it looks. It's about the same as BMW. The thing is, this is only 3 euros, and with BMW it's like more than 10 times as much. I only used a meter. The thing is, I always buy original BMW hoses unless I can exchange them with some silicone hoses, but if there is going to be gasoline or oil in it, it's going to get weak and get soft, the material. So in this case I'm going to use this one because I get 2 less air in the vacuum, and it's cheaper than BMW, and the quality is better, and that's the thing. I don't care if it's cheaper, but it's cheaper and the quality is better. So I'm going to use this one. A tip that I got from the owner from SFS in the Netherlands. It's a really cool guy. Everybody knows Miami Vice, and he did a replica, a bigger one of the boat, and he used it in the Veronica advertisements on the television. And he also has all the vacuum hoses from SFS Performance. And he gave me this type. Use this silicone hose clamp. When you want to cut it, put it over it, and then use a sharp knife, and then you can cut it all the way around straight. If you don't do that, or you use tape, you're going to cut through it and you never get it straight. You don't have to do it, but if you do this, you can get it really straight. So that's a nice tip of the guy. If you're looking at this, thank you. So this parcel is empty. Ordered another one at the BMW dealer, but I don't need it now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to exchange this interior filter. It's a super easy job. It's like a few minutes of work, and of course I'm not going to only exchange this one. I want to clean everything inside. And another tip is that there are some holes in there, so under here, I'm going to show you later, and those holes are like the drain holes, and there are a lot of people who has leaves in there or other dirt, and it got all stuck there, and then your car is going to start leaking inside your interior. So while you get this bad boy off, make sure you clean at least those drain holes, and I'm going to clean the covering of this one, because it is everything that you breathe in. And also saw a guy on YouTube that cleaned the inside of the chassis, and there's a lot of dirt over there. There's not really a lot of dirt under here if you clean that once in a while, but inside your car, so in the inside or between the chassis, there is a lot of dirt. I already cleaned it a little bit another time, and I'm going to do that now as well. Like I said, super easy, and you only going to need a T30, so a torque that's with all the ribbons on it, T32 to do the job, and it's super easy. Even your girlfriend or your wife can do it. So let's go.